On May 4th, 2023, my Strike Force Heroes 2 montage reached 100,000 views. To celebrate this special occasion, I wanted to make a video on its sequel, but ran into a rather substantial problem, which is that Strike Force Heroes 3 is a complete train wreck. So instead, I've decided to dedicate this video to criticizing the game and explaining why I think it's the worst Strike Force Heroes game in the series. First things first, the game's story. It barely exists. There are 2 cutscenes in total, one when you boot the game up and one after beating the last level. Besides that, there's nothing. The enemies are apparently still Glowbacks, however, their appearance and their names don't really reflect that.
I'm Pickle Rick!
For comparison, this is what Glowbacks looked like in Strike Force Heroes 2. Notice the red eyes, distinct outfit, and the name. Also dangerous unskippable now, so loading into the game takes 20 seconds longer than it did in the previous game. All of the missions lack cutscenes or even a mission description, which makes the campaign feel more like a collection of custom games. This feeling only gets strengthened by the fact that the tutorial, instead of being a heavily scripted and well put together mission, is instead just a regular mission taking place on a regular map with pop-up text. You also no longer gain XP or money during the mission, instead it is awarded at the end of the mission, which means that if you fail or quit early, you get nothing. On a positive note, you now get a free item after each mission, which is neat. As for the special missions, they aren't that bad, but they all take place in the same map, which just makes them more boring than they have to be. Speaking of maps, all of the map layouts in this game were copied over from older games, albeit with a few changes here and there. Gorge and Factory are just Foundry, except there's no lava stream going through the middle. Volcano is Hijack, except someone broke these stairs.
Bruh.
Temple is Village, except there was no flooding this time. Junkyard is Factory. Construction is Base. Frigate is Dormant / Speeding Train, except the left edge was slightly extended. Furnace is Desert Storm. Ice Caverns is Temple, except Temple didn't have shitty frame rates. Forest is Crash Site, albeit heavily edited. Caves is Caverns. Canyon is the Falls. And Street is Facility, except someone moved these boxes a little bit to the right. Overall, the game massively lacks in presentation. No more notifications when an enemy or ally activates their kill streak. Instead, there's just a line of text in the kill feed, which you can easily miss. The guitar riff that was used to notify the player when they obtained a kill streak also got removed. In previous installments, characters would speak when selecting them in the customization menu or when activating their kill streak, which gave them a sense of personality. In this game, everyone is silent. The store now has guns and attachments located in the same row, which makes it more cluttered. Additionally, all classes share the same store now, which can make it difficult to buy gear for a specific class. Armor customization was also completely removed. Money is also a lot more scarce now. For instance, killing a level 5 enemy in Strike Force Heroes 2 awarded you with $55. Meanwhile, in Strike Force Heroes 3, you only get 10. You can also no longer play the class you want from the get-go, unless it's engineer. Instead, you have to unlock them first via the campaign, which depending on class may take some time. And after unlocking a class, you still have to spend money to hire it. This is the part where the game's utter obsession with RNG truly ruins the experience. Class, appearance, flaws, traits, perks, as well as the kill streaks are all randomized upon hiring a hero and cannot be changed. So if you're like me and you want a specific class with a specific appearance, specific perks, specific kill streak, yada yada yada, then you have no other choice but to keep recruiting new heroes until you eventually get what you want. And since you can only unlock one hero after each mission, you have to keep replaying missions until you get the hero that you wanted. Recruitment costs also get higher and higher the more members you have on your team. You also can't tell which perks your hero is gonna get until that hero reaches a specific level threshold, so you may end up wasting a lot of time leveling up a hero just to get perks that you didn't want. But even after you finally get the hero of your dreams, there's still another system in place that makes your life harder: the exhaustion system. Basically, if you use a hero too many times in a row, then they get progressively worse debuffs. These debuffs can only be removed by not playing the heroes affected by them. Which begs the question, what's the point of building your own squad if you can't even use them as much as you want? Overall, this game was a complete letdown. For anyone who's interested in playing a Strike Force Heroes game, I recommend the second one, as it features more content, better gameplay, and overall just a better experience. Alternatively, you could play the remake of the first one, which should come out later this year. Anyways, that about does it for this video. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you like this style of video or not, and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. Bye bye.